Alright guys, welcome back. We've got another everyday carry video for you today. Today we're going to be reviewing the Leatherman wingman right here. And I realize I'm doing more and more of these everyday carry videos, and I find that I'm doing more and more of these because it's kind of easier to review. A lot of times you don't have time to go out in the range or out in the woods and really review something, but if it's like an everyday carry device or item, you can review it because you can carry it every single day. That's kind of why I'm finding myself doing more and more of these. But anyway, this is the Leatherman wingman. Some of the specs: it's stainless steel. The length is 3.8 inches. The blade length is 2.6 inches, and the weight is 7 ounces. Of course, it's made by Leatherman. It's made in the USA. But the main thing about it is, which makes it kind of unique, is the price point. It's available beneath $30. I got this for $28.99, I believe. I got it on Optics Planet. I tried to find a receipt, but I couldn't find it. I bought it at the same time as I bought that DeSantis pocket holster. If you want to check that review out, it's up on my page. But anyway, I think it's kind of designed to kind of compete with the lower or more economical multi-tools, kind of Gerber and other things like that. But anyway, I'll kind of go through it from front to back and kind of, tell you some of the things I like about it and some of the things I don't like. We'll go ahead and open it up right here. One of the things I love about it is the spring pliers and wire cutters right here. They've worked really well. I've used them a lot in kind of my day-to-day, use and cutting things and, different things like that. I don't really have any complaints with them. The only really small complaint I have is there's a little bit of gap in the plier right there. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see here. Yeah, there's a little bit of a gap right there. But that's not too much of a complaint, from a below $30 multi-tool. That's not too much of a complaint. Let's see if I can get it to focus a little bit better there. Yeah, there's a little bit of a gap right there. But, that's not too much of a complaint. Sorry, it's a little bit dirty. There's a little bit of pocket fuzz and stuff in there because I carry it every day. All right, let's go to the knife next. There's the knife right there. Of course, it's a combination serrated knife right there. It's pretty good, very sharp. I was actually really impressed with how sharp it was that it came from the factory. And several people that have kind of picked up this multi-tool and played with it have noticed the same thing. And one of the complaints I have about it is, of course, the material that the knife is made from. It's made from 420 HC steel, which is a step kind of a step below 154 cm steel. But once again, you can't really complain about that due to the fact that it's it retails below $30. I mean, you really can't complain about that. But anyway, still a very nice light knife, light duty knife. There's the lock for it right there, kind of a liner lock right there. But it's very sturdy, no play or anything like that. It's, it does the job for sure. And here we go over to the scissors. And this is kind of one of my requirements for multi-tool or scissors. I know a lot of the multi-tools now kind of are not, not being offered with scissors, and I'm not really sure why that is. I know I guess it kind of can be hard to engineer a multi-tool with the scissors to fit in there. And I know it might can take up a little bit of space or something like that, but I really enjoy the scissors for a multi-tool. And even for like a Swiss Army knife or something like that, I really enjoy having the scissors. I mean, they're good for cutting like, zip ties and stuff like that, I really enjoy them a lot. And of course, it also kind of locks with a liner lock right there. See what else we have here. Oh, let's open it up again. And you see, you kind of notice that to get to the some of the other devices in here, you have to open it up, and it takes a little while to deploy. Let's go ahead and shut it a little bit. All right, here are your screwdrivers. You got your Phillips and your flathead right here. I know I'm struggling a little bit. Forgive me now. All right, there's your Phillips right there. And one thing I don't really like about it, it's kind of a squash Phillips. I don't know I think there's a term for a Phillips head like that, but it's like, if you can see right there, it's like someone just kind of squeezed it. I'll show you what I mean right here. Hang on one second. See, here's a regular Phillips head, just a a bit right here. And you can notice that this one's almost three-dimensional. This one's kind of two-dimensional. I don't know why they couldn't. I mean, I think there's plenty of room in there. I don't know why they just didn't make it like a regular Phillips head, but I don't know why they did that. But it seems to work alright. I've used it. But that's kind of a complaint right there. But anyway. And then here's the flathead. Now it's a little bit too big for me. I would kind of prefer a little bit smaller one, this flathead right here. But, you know, still not really too much to complain about. I tried to use it one time and it was a little bit too big. It wasn't precise enough. But we'll go ahead and go to the other tools available. You know, you got your can opener, bottle opener thing right here, which is kind of neat. I haven't really used that too much. And you got your file. I did use that once, but I can't recall what I used it on. You can kind of see a little bit of use right there. And then it's got a little ruler right here. I haven't really used that. I did think this was pretty neat right here. This I have used a good bit. It's like a little package opener for opening like just clamshell style boxes. You know, when you don't want to use a knife, because if you can go all the way through, it can kind of hurt whatever's in the box. I've used this on several things. I really think this is a pretty cool tool. I know a lot of other people that have reviewed the multi-tool have commented on this. I've been really impressed with it so far. As you can see, I've used it a little bit. I've used this for opening boxes. A lot of things that, you know, especially at work, if I'm opening up a food box or something like that, you don't really want to slice anything up underneath it. There's a lot less chance, you know, using this thing than an actual knife, you know. And I've used this a lot. I've been really impressed with it. This is the first kind of multi-tool I've seen that has offered that, and I've been really impressed with it so far. Alright guys, I think that's about it for the tools here. And kind of some closing thoughts on it. I've just been really impressed with it so far. I mean, for the price, it's, you know, definitely a good investment. It hasn't failed me at all. And if you're looking for something lower budget and just a nice kind of, maybe a starter on multi-tools, like if you don't carry one too much, and I really didn't carry one too much before this. I've got a couple other ones that I play around with, but they're a little bit too big for everyday carry. This is just the right size. It fits in my pocket. You know, I actually sit this right beside another knife, and it fits in a pair of jeans really well. It's not too heavy. It's not too bulky, especially at only 7 ounces. I've just been really impressed with it so far. But anyway, guys, do you have any questions or anything or any comments, just feel free to comment below. And this is Jeremy signing off. And until next time, be safe out there.